Hello there, watchy people. How's it going? Welcome back to the Rags to Riches series on Farming Simulator 22. What were we doing last time? We sorted out, well, we got rid of some sheep, didn't we? So we got 115 grand now, which actually is quite a bit of cash. Let me just have a look at how much. Where are we? Down here. The animal sheep pen is 97. There's a couple of things I want to do. I think maybe getting the sheep back in would be the right thing to do, and actually one this size would be a good way of doing that. Can we zoom out a bit? So if I put this down the same way, would it be that way around? Where do you feed them? Right, okay, so I think it would be that way around. So that's going to take up a bit bigger space, which means we're losing a bit more of the field, but that's not that big a deal. We could always put it like over this corner. Causes a bigger issue then. I quite like the suggestion that Skyfire had that we actually put them along this way, and then that field can be like squared off a bit more. But I was also thinking about putting another shed down. Maybe that could be over here though, alongside that one. I was thinking it might go along this edge though. Lots of options to think about here. If it went there, because I think, if I remember correctly, yeah, we don't need to get to that side on this one. So if it was to go like here, if I moved that tractor and popped it down right next to that one, then we wouldn't be really losing very much. Am I actually like fully aligned with that? I think I am. That looks like the same way around. Okay, well let's move that tractor out of the way for a start, and we can think about that. I think it's best to do that because that is something that's going to generate income, whereas another shed is not going to generate income. It's just going to make me feel better. So if we were to put down some more sheep in there, let's get this over here. I know that's not exactly the most tidy place to put it, but it's out of the way for now. Animals, sheep. Yeah, the large one, that's right. So, yeah, if I was to put that there, overlaps with another object. Can I do place anywhere? Toggle snapping, toggle free mode on. There we go. So I could put it like, I mean I could actually put it right up against, that wouldn't be very helpful though. Could go right here though. Let's do it. Can always change it again in future when we got more money to deal with it. But that looks pretty cool I think. So let's go back to landscaping now. Painting, and I think it's this one I used. And then what other buttons? So change brush size is M, and change shape is V. So let's go along here a bit. Yeah, that is the same. So we're gonna now have this. Go on. Something like that. What do you reckon? Cool. I think that looks alright, doesn't it? We can live with that. I wonder whether it would be best to do something over here. I don't know. Man, every time I do something like this, I immediately think I've screwed it up. Like every time I put it down like, I screwed that up, haven't I? I've done something wrong, but I think we're alright there. I think that's pretty cool. Oh look, that gets rid of the stuff. I wondered if it might. Sweet. Okay. Can we actually do No, it won't let us paint that still. It still thinks that belongs to next door's field. But that's not bad. That's not bad. We've got room for lots more sheep now. So let's hop out of that mode and go and take a look. We do have room to walk between them, which is good. We got that one and we got this one. Let's open the animal dialogue, and we are going to buy lots of lambs, I guess. We could get goats instead. I don't know what you get out of goats though. I presume, do you still get wool from goats? I'm not sure. I imagine maybe you get milk instead. You can get sheep's milk as well, but that's not in the game, I don't think. So, right, I guess we'll get some of these. How many can we buy? We can buy 60 of those for like 7 grand. I've got 18 grand, so we're not going to get that many. But we can let it grow slowly again. So that's 1,300 quid. I feel like if we're paying 300... Oh no, yeah, it does go up with each one. Alright, what do you reckon? 1,300 quid sounds good to me. Let's buy that. Okay, sweet. Now, I don't think we need a male goat for them to reproduce in here. Oh, look at them, they're so cute. Look at you little cuties! Ah, oh. Yeah. I love baby animals. I don't think it's possible to not love them. But then again, I think I don't love baby humans. I don't get babies at all, and so many other people do. So I guess I have to acknowledge that there are going to be people out there that don't like baby animals. Anyway, we need to give them some food. So let's just quickly pop the old super strength on for a moment, and we'll drop that in there. And that in there, and then we have to be prepared. The next cut is going to go on hay, because we are going to need it. Awesome. Right, that building is awesome as well. Like, it's so much cooler than the other one. Oh, we got a hay storage place now. Look, we can actually put our bales away over there. Cool, and the produce is a lot more accessible over here as well. We're getting to the point. I think we're going to start producing enough of this stuff that an actual forklift would be kind of handy. But yeah, I don't think there's anything to do this month. I've got 16 grand. I probably shouldn't put down another shed and leave myself with only 6 grand. 16 grand feels like a workable amount, because we do have overnight costs as well with like stuff that we've got hired and things like that. But yeah, I don't think that's going to make the grass too hard to cut where we've put that. But yeah, it's quite exciting. I love doing this stuff. I love infrastructure and making the layout of buildings, making it feel like a real place. Although I don't feel like I do a very good job of it. That's the thing. I don't think it does feel like a real place. Certainly not yet. But yeah, when we can do another thing or two, that would be cool. But I don't think we've got anything to do now until something grows. So I think we're going to skip the night and see what happens. So let's get our time blasting away. 5,000 looks pretty good. Gosh, we could go back to doing some contracts, but I don't really feel like it, you know. I want to earn the money ourselves. Right, 5:30 in the morning, and the light is actually really good. So what did that cost us overnight? Not much. 500 quid or so. That's pretty decent. Okay, how are we? I'm seeing brown over there, over that side. So I think our fields may be ready and ripe for harvesting. So let's have a look on the map. Yeah, all 4 of our fields are good to go now. They've all matured at exactly the same time, which is interesting. So we've got a lot of work to be doing now. So let's get harvesting. What we could use actually is a silo, to be honest. I don't think I can afford one. How much do silos cost? Do you know what? Let's do this after we've got our first load. Let's break up the video a little bit with a hyperlapse. So we are going to be harvesting, which means we need our harvester, which is currently blocked in by a baler. I knew that was going to happen. Right, let's get in this tractor. Are you still No, you're not still attached to that, so that's cool. We can roll it forward. Come on. Oh, it always throws me how long it takes for this thing to start moving. I push down the throttle and nothing happens for a good, like, it must be nearly 5 seconds. I don't know. Let's find out. Right, grab you. Okay, I'm turning the engine off. Here we go. Engine on. Holding the throttle down now. 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes 4 seconds for this thing to actually come to life. You know what? Let's put it over there because we are going to need it. The stuff in that stall before we need the baler. So let's put it over here for now. See what I mean? Like, I feel like we've got a lot of machines like those. It's not that many actually, is it? We've got the sprayer, that little trailer, the weeder, and the cultivator. All of those things are very shallow machines, and they're in a very deep shed. Whereas we have, the baler. We've got the milk thing now. Although I'm not going to reverse that, so that's not going to live in there at all. But we've got the long trailer. We've got some long things that need to go in these bays. So we will... Oh, blimey, that was bad. I had super strength still enabled. There we go. I think that's back where it was. Let's turn that off, because that's going to cause me a mischief otherwise. In you go. Is that button remapped? I can't get in that machine now. Let me have a look at the... Oh, you can't look... Can you? Yeah, you can here. X for gamepad. So, what's enter and exit vehicle? Player. Interact is B. Throw object is X. I don't need to throw an object ever, though. Vehicle. Enter is X, yeah. What I might do is find the throw object thing, wherever it was. Where is it? It's gone, I've lost it. There it is. Throw object, and you can't rebind it. Okay. How about escape? Backspace to remove. There we go. Unbind. That's what I was looking for. Sweet. So now we shouldn't have any issues with getting in the vehicle. Oh look, that is actually a problem. Darn it. Right. Okay. I am gonna have to get out and use super strength to get this out now. It wasn't a problem before flipping super strength got involved. There we go. Right, we're okay. Superb. Right, this is empty. It's only got 0.3 of an hour on the engine. That's fantastic. We've barely used this thing, so we can get busy with harvesting if we can get through the gate. Blimey. Oh. Okay. Is this actually an issue here? Surely, no, we can't get through. There we go. I was going to say, surely we built the gate before we got this harvester. I'm certain we did. But anyway, let's not worry about that. Let's get this this field done. So yeah, let's fire up the old hyperlapse, and I'll see you guys on the other side of it. Okay, so I need to interrupt this this hyperlapse to mention the fact that we have a tiny trailer. Our farm is now too big to have a trailer this size. What even is the capacity of this? It's terrible. Let's have a quick look at the store and see if we can afford anything. I'm not sure that we can. So what is this? This is 1600 litres. Like, can you even... No. That's it. That's all it does. So we could have this for 11.5. It's a dolly and I hate it. I think I've got a mod installed for the same style trailer but with a drawbar rather than a dolly. Let's see what we got. I don't know what it costs though. There you go. That's it. 19,000 for that one. Or we've got the Lizard 4T, or is that what we've already got? Yeah, one owned. So at the moment that has a capacity of 4,000 litres. We can make it into 8,000 for 2 grand. That might be what we have to do for now. Which is a shame. What about silos? How much does a silo cost? 117 grand. Oh my word. Surely there we go. There's 18 grand for store crops. Okay, you also need an auger or conveyor for this silo. Oh, okay, so that's no good because we don't have those things. Right, we might have to look for a mod for a silo because ideally we don't want to be selling our crops this early. What's a silo extension? Huh. Increase the storage capacity of your silos. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I think we're going to need to look for a mod for a silo. There's got to be at least sub 20 grand, if not sub 10 grand silo that we can get hold of. So yeah, I'm going to jump out of the game quickly and have a look for that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got a bit carried away, and I may have installed quite a lot of silo mods. Well, only like 4, I think, maybe 4, maybe 5. So what do we got? Here we go. So this is the cheapest thing. That's got 4,700 litres of capacity for £4,300, but you also need an auger or conveyor for that, which I don't have. That's the same for all the different sizes of these ones, so they're not going to be too useful for us. We've got the Lizard silos. There you go. 6 grand for 4,000 litres. That's not the worst. We can go all the way up to however much this is. 20,000 for 38,000 litres. 15,000 for 20,000 litres. We've also got these Michael ones that I quite like the look of. What are the prices for these? Michael goes all the way up to 20. Again, 15 grand. These look like the same actually. They look the same as the Lizard ones, just branded with Michael. So that's interesting. I didn't notice that from the icon because it looks different. What else we got? 50,000 silo set. Okay, with buying station. We don't want a buying station. Okay, so it looks like these might be the way to go then. 15 grand for 20. 12 grand for 12,000. That's more manageable with what we've got. But that doesn't help us with the trailer issue. We still need £2,000, which we would have actually, to store this. I'm wondering whether we just don't actually have the money right now. I think what we need to do is first, before we do anything, is to modify this this trailer. Blimey, that delay is just horrific. I wonder if there's an update for that or anything. Oh, blimey, can I just reverse this? No, it doesn't want me to do it that way. Right. I'm trying to get this back to the repair station over there, or the customization toolkit thing, whatever it's called. The thing over there, the blue bit. Oh blimey, I'm actually doing a terrible job of this. There we go, that'll do. So now I need to get over here and go on. There we are. Right, trailer, custom. Oh, I do have the header trailer. I didn't think I had that. I obviously left it tucked away and didn't realise. So we want to change the capacity to 8,000 litres for £2,000. It's a lot of money, but there's not really much else we can do. I don't know what that is. Okay. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that. Yes, we'll do that. Thank you. And now, it's not happy with where the tractor is, I don't think. Hang on, what's going on here? Can I... Why have you done a wheelie? Okay, I think I'm going to have to go back to super strength. That's the wrong one. Ah, jump multiplier. I don't want jump multiplier on. Go back. Off. There we go. Can I put this down? Why are you doing that? There we go. Wow, okay, that was an interesting moment there. So I think the crushing reality is we can't actually afford a silo just yet. It would be a silly thing to spend money on right now. I don't know. I think if we wait just a little bit longer, we can have a bit more money. In fact, the proceeds from this this harvest will probably help us to do it and then be prepared for next harvest. It's very difficult though when you want to be ahead. I do actually have a couple of boxes of eggs. Is that going to fit under there? Yeah, it is. Great. I do actually have a couple of boxes of eggs to sell, so I could do that and that'd give me a little bit more money to spend. Right, engine on. It always surprises me when the grain comes out black. Oh, that was the wrong button. I meant that one. But anyway, we'll carry on the harvest on the hyperlapse. I was just saying that, and I realised that this is now going to be full. One tank of this fits one trailer, so we do need a bigger trailer. Really, I think we're going to save up to get that that one that I looked at. There aren't actually amazingly great cheap trailer options on Mod Hub. There's some for like bale trailers and all that kind of thing, but for just grain trailers, there really isn't a lot of choice. You'd have thought there would be, but apparently not. Anyway, let's get back to the hyperlapse, and I will see you guys when I go to sell a bit of grain, which won't be very long. So it turns out you can fit the whole field inside 2 harvesters here. Let's turn that off, get the noise down a little bit. Yeah, so that's quite impressive. I think the next field is also canola. But yeah, let's have a look at the sales prices quickly. So if we have a look at canola, there we are. So the best price currently is the Bally Spring Inn, 15.15. But if we look at the fluctuations, we're currently, yeah, 15.15 is not far above minimum price because everybody is producing grain at this time of year. So it follows that it's more valuable in winter. So December is the best price, where it should be £2,000. So that's an extra 500 quid per thing. That's 25% more. So if I spent 10 grand on a £10,000 a 10,000 litre silo, for example, what I would get £15,000 for, I would instead get more like, well, closer to £20,000. So that shows you what it's worth doing. So yeah, I'd get a few grand. So like 3 harvests, for example, would pay for that bin. Just in the profit, just in the extra top bit. So it's worth doing. But right now, yeah, I'm gonna have to sell this because I just don't have the ability to store it. So let's hop into the tractor next door. Blimey, there we go. There it is. And we're going to go to the Valley Spring Market and sell this because we need the cash. We need the cash flow. We've got no way of storing it. So yeah, that's basically how it's got to be right now. There we go. Rarely ever use this gate anymore. I probably would. I was almost on the verge of going and driving all the way around. I should probably put one up this top corner actually and get rid of that one altogether. That would be a more sensible thing. But I don't know how to get rid of the fences. I only know how to get rid of the hedges. I could put one actually on the diagonal bit there. I'll show you on the way back what I mean. But right, Bally Spring Inn. Oh, blimey! I need to learn to drive properly again. These guys will give us the best price currently, because like I say, we have no choice right now but to sell. We could just pile it on the floor, I suppose, but then we've got to pick it up, so I've got to buy a bucket and spend ages doing it, and I just don't want the work. So let's do this, and then we can afford a silo, and then I think we will save up after that. How about that? So we got 12,000 just for the one field there. So that's good going. Well, not even for the field, for less than the field, because this was only about half, wasn't it? What did we get in the end? I think it's not quite. It's a bit more than half in this trailer. It was, but not a huge amount more. So yeah, here I noticed there's this gate here, so I could put a gate in there that I could then leave open into this field, and then that would give me road access to this one. That might not be a bad shout actually. I'll see if the game will allow me to do that. I might be able to cut down the hedge at least. So I don't actually even need a gate, let's be honest. I don't need a gate. I can just put a hole in the hedge and that'll be fine. So yeah, at some point when we're rich with money, I think I'm going to invest in the actual cutter thing, whatever it's called. What's the name of it? What's the name of it? I've forgotten. Start the engine. There we go. So there's so many buttons in this game. Like, I feel like it's actually okay that I'm forgetting what all the controls are. But anyway, we'll get this trailer filled and then move on to the next field. Unfortunately though, we have run out of time for this episode, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Please join me next time when we will continue the harvest and continue figuring out what to do in terms of grain storage and that kind of thing. And yeah, please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!